Hello.
Hey, we're back.
Dive into the water.
All right.
Well, you all are in the warm, salty, silty, limestoney waters of Venice.
That was really good. I like that.
That was great.
Yeah, it's very cool. What the heck do you do?
Are our personalities all completely intact, or are we reverting to fish?
No, you're certainly not turning into fish.
Oh.
So you're sort of hanging there trying to check yourself out. You seem to have just adopted a few of the sort of characteristics of fish. So yeah, Adeza has these strong
Mustache.
word things. What are they? Whiskers. That's right. Whiskers. Yes. And you, what aspects of an ichthyosaur have you got?
I think I've got a long, snouty,
sort of
like a
your mouth is stretched out,
like a crocodilian kind of beak. Yeah.
That's pretty hideous and frightening. Yeah. Okay. And Bartholomew.
Yeah. I think my skin's gone all orange, like a what are those Japanese? The koi.
Goldfish.
And my eyes are kind of moved
flat.
outwards.
Yeah.
Around to the sides of my head.
Yeah, excellent.
Yep.
And Tommy, what is a family member?
He's got a little bit of pufferfish in him. He is a. I just breathed in. I think it's very appropriate that he would have the pufferfish and be able to keep talking.
That's right.
And what does Eugene look like?
Eugene's seems to be the most transformed.
Does he have one little fin?
Oh god.
It was kind of like he's the little fishy from the book. He seems most affected, and he's got silvery scales all up and down his head, and he's sort of half of him is kind of stretched out. He's let's say he has no legs. He has a flippy floppy fish tail.
Wow.
I do not know what is happening here, but I think it is the child's fault.
Can we hear that?
So, speaking for the first time, you discover that you can drive air sort of, via you can drive water into your lungs and then spray the water out of your lungs via your vocal folds. You get this weird, and which you can all hear because it carries through the water, obviously, very securely and clearly. And there's no motorboats in the Venice waters at this age, so so you're fine. Certainly at this hour of the evening as well. You can hear that.
So what are we?
Eugene
what the hell is happening?
Eugene's going woo, woo, and making little sort of figure of eights in the water and happily swimming.
Yeah, that's not happening. I'm just going to be like, what the hell did you like backhand straight across the little fishy's path.
So you're a big lumbering puffer fish. So you sort of, and he's got a little wiggly fishy tail. So you when you try and sort of weirdly kick through the water towards him and swing your great big lumbering human arm at him, and let's give us opposed rolls.
Hang on, would Tommy be a pufferfish or would he be a shark? I'm just trying to think about him as a character.
Set it in stone.
I think he would think he was a shark, but in fact,
yeah, that's what I think. I was thinking he might be more of a clownfish, if anything. But yeah.
I mean, you're basically in a human body, but yes, your chest is puffed up. He gets a hard success on a swim check. And what about you?
Ooh, a 6. Is that?
That might be extreme.
That's an extreme success.
Oh.
So
What's my swim?
He easily flips out of the way.
It's not an extreme, it's a hard because I've got 25% swim. But I rolled a 6.
Equal hard. So you're attacking him, so you need to exceed his
ability. Not attacking?
He swips out of the way of your arm as it goes pushing through the stiff water.
Bit of turbulence spins him.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's only kind of he's actually sucked down in size a little bit. He's got kind of a fishy tail and a human torso basically, and silver scales right up his chest.
Buddy, what the hell's happening?
Is Eugene carrying his doll?
He doesn't seem to have his doll on him.
Hard to burn it.
Whether it sank down to the bottom or anything,
did Polo grab it?
All right. I'm going to go and look for the doll.
Yep. So give us a
Spot hidden.
spot hidden.
I don't think I'll make a spot hidden. Oh, no, I do. I make it by 2, just. Nice.
Can I just say,
So
this
you
is
have
where
it-
we
so
get
you-
well.
You get wealthy.
Yeah, it's just how do you win the adventure? Well, we found all this gold. Everyone dropped all their shit down here, and nobody's been able to get it.
So much underneath the Vienna canals would have so
I'm
much
going to
wealth.
totally say that. You find something really spectacularly interesting in the waters
Yeah,
under
yeah.
Venice. You don't find a hideous monkey fish horror thing.
But you
Right.
find a chandelier.
Yeah, we're not something something you can carry
gold,
at least.
gold coinage, the Venetian
coins.
Empire. I might do the shark thing and
No.
just swallow it down, and then later I'll be checking my spoon.
Do you know what it is, Buck? It's a golden comb with 3 large pearls and a small like blue gemstone in the top part. Like that would have gone into a lady's hair that's fallen out.
Oh, that's cool too. You find that as well. So you
Yeah, I
find
don't,
some
I don't try and
coins.
swallow that. I'm only swallowing coins because I know they're going to go
You've
straight
got-
through.
you've got
They're not-
pants.
They're not going
You've
to
still
cause
got
any.
pants on.
Oh, well, I'm
Eugene,
jam it. Well,
Eugene was wearing a long nightshirt, a flowing nightshirt,
right.
and so his little fishy tail is flushing out the bottom of his nightshirt, and the top is still fitting onto his tiny little arms.
I question Tommy since he blamed Eugene, and I say, "You sure it's not the way you read the book?"
What? No, I read it perfectly. I don't even know what you talk about. All I want to say is, look, as I was saying, I read the book perfectly.
I like gesture at ourselves and go, "Yeah, perfectly." For who?
It was Polo's problem. Polo was at fault.
Yeah, he sang.
It was the
So
singing.
he was just holding.
He's saying the last line because you know what? I'm not going to sing for no kid. Yeah, if you're good at it, you get paid for it. All right? None of this freebie.
I think
I'll
this
have
is
to
the
sing it
work of.
again.
I think this is the work of Dagon.
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 You mean Dagon?
Dagon.
Yeah, I think Dagon's
You
an
say
alley.
to Dagon, I say to Dagon. You say a bygone, I say a bagone. Yeah, okay. Excellent. Enough of that.
Do you want some, or what should we? What can we
Yeah.
come up
Be
with
sorry.
our
You said it
minds?
wrong.
What
Shut
can
your
we
kid
put
up, all
our
right?
mi- How do you want us to recall whatever we know about Dagon?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Library
reckon
use
Percy's
or
got some-
mythos
Or is that-
or
Cthulhu mythos.
library use, depending on whether we've read anything.
I
I
don't
think it's
read.
give me either one of those.
What would you like? Keeper?
Oh, Cthulhu Mythos, I think.
Yeah, do you know Percy's met him in person 3 times? Once at a cocktail. It was really good.
Yeah. No, I did not make. I'm too busy
24.
lining
Yeah, I
my
got it.
pockets with gold and being an ichthyosaur. You got
I
it.
got-
Tommy
yeah.
Tongue.
Yeah,
I did
I am
not-
crazy.
For the
You know,
fish.
Dagon was worshipped, by the Philistines. He's mentioned in the Bible,
Yeah, you Philistines.
in Judges. Dagon is you're kind of aware from some side reading you've done, and obviously Barty, you've recently flicked frantically through a book while you gradually lost consciousness. It's kind of a large fish creature with claws, and it's a huge thing that is supposedly lures boats to the shore and dashes them and all that sort of sea creature type
Oh no, Ben, he's gone.
kind of. You're a big
You're back.
evil sea
You're back.
creature.
Hang on.
I have us.
There you go. You're back now.
There we go. Yeah.
Yay.
Momentarily lapse of reason. So great big kind of like creature that leaps out of the water, an enormous size, smashes sailing boats as they go. Occasionally has grappled with cruise liners and things like that. In more recent times. Perhaps that's why it actually sank the Titanic. Except that's not
That's
true.
right.
Apollo has 2 fears: Baba Yaga and Dagon. Like he's just like there is 2 fears. One is water, and one is like mother figure. Like it's just he has just those 2 things. That's why one of the reasons he never learned how to swim. Yeah, what can you do?
I like it.
He's good help. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna go
So
up to
yeah,
the
what do you do?
air, and just put my head out and just see if I can breathe or if I can talk in the outer air, or do I just like spew water out of my mouth?
So yeah, so you come up to the surface and you try to speak. Your lungs are completely filled with water. The first thing you do is water comes spewing out as you try and form words. You try and take a breath as well, do you? Or
try.
Yeah.
Oh, am I still there?
Yep,
yeah. Okay. Good. So you then take in it burns your lungs and that sort of horrible feeling, and then you try and say some words. What do you try and say? Testing,
hey, Polo!
1, 2, 3. Yeah, so there's this kind of this, hey, Polo! This weird, watery, bubbly, screamy, raspy sound comes out of your throat. You do seem to be able to speak, at least. You have, it appears, by the time you just drifted along the canal a little bit with the flow of the water, which seems to be pushing quite steadily. You can see further out to sea, further it opens to the Grand Canal out to sea is where the palazzo was. Maybe, or it's a bit hard to tell because it's not your own palazzo and you're not familiar with Venice.
We'll be right back. We're just going to check Ben. He's a little bit laggy, so we'll be back in 1 second.